Hey guys, just wanted to give a quick walk around of my 4runner, 95 4runner. It's basically stock, except for some of the things I'll tell you. I have a Osram light bar, which has turned out to be a very good light bar. I just mounted my CV antenna, made a mount for it here. It works, I guess. Doesn't look too bad. Other than that, the exterior is fairly stock. I do have a reverse light, which is also an Osram. Yes, I know they have condensation in them. Well, this one doesn't right now, but they tend to gather a bit of condensation on the inside. I need to take them apart and reseal them. Other than that, the outside is, or what's visible is pretty much stock. I do have the bumpers and chrome basically all deleted. I painted the bumpers, and that's the way it's going to be until I get around to making bumpers. Okay, now under the hood, this is where some pretty major things have changed. This came stock with 3VZE, which is a 3.0 gas. I didn't like it, never have. It was tired out, has had quite a bit of miles on it. So I went ahead and swapped it out to a diesel. This is Toyota's, they call it the 3L. It's actually a 2.8 liter diesel, naturally aspirated. So I swapped that out. I still have to do some work on the intake. This is not the way it's supposed to be. It's really noisy if you just have it with a air filter like that. So that's what the engine bay looks like. Everything is working great. I do need to clean this up a bit. These are the fuel lines, fuel intake and return, that I need new hose to route around the back there. Other than that, what I need to do up here yet is I'm going to take the valve cover off, give it a good painting, and I've got a few loose wires over here that need tending to. Interior, I don't have terrible much going on it. I do have a few I say cool things. I have this little switch down here that makes so I can disconnect the door from the switching, because I don't like the buzzing and the lights on when I'm working on it for a long period of time. So I have that. I have on this side, I have a voltmeter. It comes on with my lights. I like to watch my voltage closer than, or at least know what it's at, closer than with the stock gauge they have here. This is a switch panel I bought off eBay, but the mounting plate didn't work, so I built my own mounting plate. So this one here that says blower didn't have a compressor sticker, so this is my compressor. This is my front light bar, rear light bar. This one is currently my glow plugs, which is not necessarily ideal, but if I want to, I can run my glow plugs with this switch. And this one is doing nothing at the moment. I do have installed a little unit in, cheap little CB. Works okay. Down here I have, that switch is for my ADD. If you want to know more about that, I have a video up here on that too. So when I did the swap, I had to move the transmission back about 3 inches, somewhere around there. So I had to move my shifter back. If you know what the interior of 4runner looks like, this would normally have an extra little cover here that has some coin slots in it. That got removed and everything got shoved back. So that's kind of different, but it worked. Everything seems to be working okay. Let me get my lights on here so you can see what it looks like. Then up here I have, this is my air horn switch, and button I should say, and that's how that works. Other than that, that's kind of torn apart right now, kind of broken. Sunglasses holder, FM transmitter, glasses holder, CD holder, and then I keep my Bear Grylls knife up here. Just a handy little knife to carry around. In my door I carry tester, Leatherman paracord with night eyes clip. I have tire pressure gauges, and normally there's supposed to be a lighter in there, and I'm not sure where that's at right now, so that's a bummer. Okay, going to the back. I don't have anything super cool back here, just wanted to kind of show what I carry, how it's set up back here. So I've got my toolbox, fairly extensive set. Got some oil, water. I've got a raincoat back there, that camo piece. I've got my roadside emergency kit, extinguisher, vest, and I think some triangles and stuff like that. I've got ratchet straps in there. Got a little shovel here. You should always carry one of these, or some sort of shovel. This one is in dire need of some cleaning, and it works really good. It also folds into working as a pick or a hoe. In this compartment over here, I've got water, jumper cables. At the bottom there's a tow strap, and I've got a Gerber. This is, I can't remember the model name on it. It's a Gerber hunting knife. It's a nice basic knife, really nice quality. I have my essentials kit. So this is what I like to carry with me in my car at all times, in case there's a fishing hole that needs to be fished, or a creek that needs to be walked and fished. I have quite a bit of stuff in this box. I'm not going to go into it very far. I've got basic electrical, emergency kit, I guess, relays, connectors, switches, and of course fuses. I've got a box of bolts, random bolts and nuts. I've got tools. I've got hammers, small sledgehammer, or yes, little heavier hammer. I've got just knickknacks. I have a tire repair kit. I've got blowtorch in case I need it. Then on this side I've got a hatchet, and I have a Kershaw machete strapped to the side there. It's a paintbrush. Quick tip, if you want to clean your car simply and easily, use a paintbrush to get the dust out of the corners. In this compartment I have something that's kind of fun to me. It was fun to install this, and I really like the way it works. This is a Tsunami Masterflow, I believe, 1050. Works really well. I have above it, there's a little shelf that houses my hose with my little tire inflator on it. Barely fits in there, but it seems to work well. I had to modify the head on this. I had to drill one of the sides out and retap it, because I have this going straight from that hose down to my air tank, which is down where my spare tire used to live, and that has a pressure switch on the back. It's currently an 80 to 100 switch. And then I have air horns that my friend Brandon built for me. And then I've got that hose there, comes around to the back here, where this is how I have it set up currently. I just have an outlet right there for inflating. So that works really nice. And up here I've got, of course, my fishing pole. That is something that travels with me in case there's a creek that needs fishing, or some body of water that needs some attention.